today, I told you guys I wasn't going to get out of the whole RC thing full time. It's just got to be something that I want to get my hands on and build, and by God I did it. If you guys know anything about these Axial kits, you know that this is one of the first gen Axial crawlers, the SCX10 Dingo kit. It's the 11.3 is the wheelbase on it. These things are super rare to find now. It's always been my go-to when I build a rig to go out here and do any kind of competition mess, simply for the wheelbase. And I know that you can take the raw builders kits and all of the other kits and whatnot and shorten them up to the 11.3 or 11.4, whatever the smallest wheelbase there is. But you just don't get that body. That body to me, I am a huge Land Rover, Range Rover fanatic. It's your fault, Otto Perez. It's your fault. Otto's one of my best friends. He's from Venezuela, owns a hobby shop here in town, and I was fortunate enough to buy this from him. Thank you so much, man. I have built several of these in the past. I'll try to put some pictures up of the rigs that I put up. The last one that I built was insane. It was pretty much a sleeper as far as a crawler goes. I did a shock relocation kit on the back end that made the thing flex like crazy. There was a course that we had at the hobby shop that a lot of the guys could not do in one run, and my rig was probably one of the only rigs that could make that course in one shot, simply because of the short wheelbase, the knuckle and hub combination that I was running on the front end, and the shock relocation. I'll try to put a little bit of a video in of it here. Now mind you, this is not the original course that we were running, but the rig was fantastic. I loved it to death. I got bored with it. A lot of we quit crawling. We do a lot of crawling in the off season, being like fall and winter. But kind of got bored with it and sent it up the road. And I got to get out of that habit. I really do. I have got to get away from building these things and then getting bored and sending them up the highway. But Otto, thank you so much for sending this to me or letting me buy this off of you, man. You do not know how much I appreciate it. But guys, here's the thing with this rig. This truck, I have no idea how. I don't think he got it originally. I think he was able to pick it up secondhand from somebody else that had started it. It does have a few issues. It's nothing major. The first issue is that it's already built. Most of it's built. The chassis is together, but there are some problems with the chassis, and I will show you in just a second. But I did get a full body kit. Actually, two bodies. I got a body that's painted and another clear body that I'm going to hold on to because they are getting super hard to find. But let me grab the chassis and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We got to make some changes here and try to give you an idea of which way we're going to go with the old truck. All right, so here it is. Here's the chassis put together. It's, first gen SCX10 transmission. Original battery placement, which I will definitely move because we all know that just doesn't work on the trails like it needs to, and there are better options for laying out the electronics and battery placement, all of that crap to make it a threat, either on a competition course, on your local hobby shop course, or on the trails, man, because this thing it's an amazing rig. It's a great rig. It does have the bumpers on the front and the rear. I will definitely be getting shed of those. I'm going to keep the light buckets because they're getting hard to find also. And but I've got a lot of plans for it. But the problem is that when I got it, he told me it was already put together. Axles are put together. Everything in there is basically ready to hang on here. But somebody cut the frame rails. Now, Otto didn't do this. I know he did. I knew better to think that he did this. But whoever had it originally cut the frame rails, and when I first saw it, I was like,
are you stupid or something?
I mean, really, who cuts a perfectly good set of frame rails? That just doesn't make any sense. So I got to order a new set of frame rails, and that'll be fine, but I'm not going to go with any of these crazy aftermarket rails. I'm just going to order something, either a bone stock set of Axial rails like this here, or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be an actual that's a hard thing to say, actual Axial set of rails, but it does need to have the same screw placements and everything. I don't want anything with the built-in shock key or the shock towers and all that. I've got plans. I like to build my own stuff. So, yeah, that's the thing. And we're going to shorten it up and try to make it bomb-proof and a massive contender. This thing will probably be like a Frankenstein in a way when it's done. I'm going to use some parts from other kits. Let's put it that way to achieve what I want to get, and we're gonna put it all together and pray that it actually works. But hey, let me show you the other bodies, because I actually got 2 bodies with this thing, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So hang on. Definitely not bad for a used kit to have a body that's already together with the roll cage and everything. The fender flares, for Christ's sake, are there. All 4 of them. They didn't use the light buckets on the front. They actually went with the decals, which is fine, because it leaves me the light buckets to do what I want to do with. But yeah, a full body's painted. Did a good job on it. It's a good looking piece. But I was really excited to find in the box, oh yeah, unpainted, untrimmed, no holes, no nothing, original Dingo body or D90 body, whatever, Discovery body, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I want to paint it so bad I can't see straight, but these are super hard to find now, and I think I may just put it in a box, put it in the shop, and hang on to it later for a later date, or if somebody needs it, I'll have one if nobody else does. So, and it came. I do have the. Well, I did. It's on the floor now, but I do have the windshield frame for it, and the other part that I was happy to get. And I know this is probably crazy to some people, but 2 sets of light buckets. 2 sets of light buckets. I'm in heaven over this. You guys have no idea how happy I am to have this thing. Full set of Ripsaw tires in there. The axles are built, but I might not use them. You never know. Everything is in this box, and so I'm so happy to get this thing started. I'm going to use aftermarket tires. I'm not telling anybody, but anybody that knows me and has run with me before probably knows what they're going to be. And now I'll leave it at that. But big things to come on this truck. Hope to have it up and running in a couple months. I'm not going to get in a hurry. I think that's the problem that I had last time, was that it got to be like a second job. It really did. And but I'm over the moon that I got this kit, and I can't wait to get started. I hope to maybe do a build series on this thing, and especially whenever it's done, to take it up and put it on the hobby shop course and kick everybody's tail. You guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you're healthy. Hope you're doing well. And until the next time, take good care of yourselves. Check on your neighbors, and we'll see you.